Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be day one of Glam 101. To start off, we're going to start off with our chapter 1. Glam 101 will be broken down into chapters and sections to better help you guys, okay? So chapter 1 is going to be all about our skin types, skin conditions, and the things we can do to improve our skin from its current state, okay? As you guys know, there's 4 types of skin types, but there's actually 5. I bet you guys didn't even know that, did you? Well, Shanofia, Glam is going to tell you. So it's going to be dry, oily, combination, normal, and sensitive. Sensitive is the 5th skin type that's actually not very talked about too often. People just kind of say, oh, my skin's a little sensitive, but they never say I have sensitive skin. You know what I'm saying? And you guys hear me say that a lot, that I have sensitive skin. And I've actually had some of you ask me what exactly is sensitive skin. I may have sensitive skin. So for me to come here and tell you guys about this and bring Glam 101 to you guys, giving you this information to answer all these questions is definitely something that I'm super excited about. And skin, I thought, would be a great way to start off because, as you guys know, this is a beauty channel. I do makeup on this channel. I do hair things on this channel. More makeup than hair, kind of. But I definitely want to talk to you guys about that because when I first started off with YouTube, as far as watching before I became a YouTuber, I had a lot of questions that really weren't answered by the gurus that I was watching, and it was kind of more so they were telling me about their experiences rather than showing me a way to say, hey, this is what you can do for you. So that's what Glam 101 is about, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. And without any further ado, let's get started. So the very first thing we're going to talk about in chapter 1, this is going to be section 1. We're going to be talking about the 2 most common skin types, which are dry and oily. Okay, dry and oily skin are the most common conditions because they're usually just the most things that you kind of see. You kind of notice, oh, she has oily skin, her skin is really shiny, or oh, I have really dry skin, it feels like it's cracking, it's brittle feeling, and it's just a pain to deal with. So we're gonna start off by talking about dry skin. Dry skin, you can kind of tell if you have dry skin, or you'll know whether or not you're getting dry skin because your skin is like, the pores on your face are almost visible. You can kind of see them almost. Your complexion isn't really great. It's kind of dull, maybe a little bit of roughness. You have dry patches or red patches on your face if you're a lighter skin complexion. The elasticity in your face isn't that good. It's not very, bounce backable. It's kind of bounce backable. It doesn't bounce back. So it's kind of, very loose, kind of dull. You have very fine lines that are very visible that you can kind of see and things like that. And that's kind of how you can kind of tell if you have dry skin. Now, dry skin is something that can be very harsh for you, or something that you can kind of make work for you. For example, you could have severe dry skin, and you'll know if you have severe dry skin because your skin flakes, it peels, it irritates really fast. It makes you even more sensitive to things. It inflames, it breaks out in patches. And that's kind of what I have. And if you have that, you may actually have a skin condition. For example, my skin gets really dry, really inflamed, really itchy, and that's because I have eczema. Eczema is a skin condition to your skin, and we'll go over skin conditions more later in section 3. But right now, we're going to just talk about the skin types. Another thing about your skin, if it is really dry or if it's becoming very severe, it will get really rough. Like, you can feel the roughness in your face. It'll look kind of scaly. And definitely you can tell because, for example, with me, I have really bad skin because it's always on the back of my legs. And I hate it because I can't wear shorts because the back of my legs get so dry and so rough. And it's just, it's annoying. But it's because of the eczema and the dry skin. My face, on the other hand, for some reason, my face isn't that dry. I have dry areas to the face, but my face really isn't that dry. It's just the rest of my skin is super dry. And again, I have eczema, so that contributes to my dry skin, okay? Before I can tell you what you can do to make your dry skin better, I'm going to tell you about what you can do to prevent it. Some things that's going to happen and the signs that it's getting worse and what's causing the dry skin. Genetic factors definitely always plays a part. Your genetics, your parents, your ancestors, it plays a huge part in anything about you as a person, right? No different from your skin. It definitely plays a part in your skincare. Aging or hormonal changes. For example, people that are going through, especially women that are going through like menopause, they'll notice that their skin is starting to change. They'll notice that it's not as elastic. It doesn't have as much can't say this word today. It's not as elastic as it was when they were 20. You know what I'm saying? And you have young girls who are 13 that's like going into the teen years, and they notice that they're starting to break out. They have acne prone skin. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely plays a part in it as well. Also, hormonal changes. You have women who get on birth control and their hormones change, or have children and their skin types change. And that happened to me, actually. I started getting really oily skin when I was pregnant with my son. So yeah, another thing that can actually contribute is the weather that you live in. If you live in really dry areas like Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, West Coast style, you tend to live in a very dry desert-like area, and that's drying your skin out. So you need to take note to that. If you live more on the East Coast, up north, it's super humid and moist. So our skin is usually more moist than people from out west. Also, if you're doing any radiation or tanning, so if you're a tanner, that's definitely going to dry your skin out, rather than doing just spray tans or lotions. But if you're doing UV lights, that definitely dries it out. I've noticed girls who get gel nails and they're under that UV light, their cuticles become very, very dry. And that UV light is actually what's making it really dry. Another thing is the heat in your house. The kind of heating you have at home can be really dry heat, especially if you're getting heat from like a radiator. That heat tends to be super dry, so it kind of dries out your skin. Also, the water that you have, it can be very, very harsh, and that's going to be drying out your skin. You never want to use really hot water on your skin. You always want to use lukewarm to warm water. And also, if you're taking like any medications or anything like that, I know some people that are on certain medications, especially if you have like diabetes or something like that, that medication seems to dry out your skin for some reason. So yeah, so now that we've talked about what kind of causes it, what kind of makes it worse, and the signs you kind of need to look out for, now we're going to go ahead and talk about what you can do to make it better, okay? And I know everyone's been waiting for this part, because everyone asks me like, Glam, what can I do to make my dry skin better? Okay, so basically, take shorter showers. Definitely shorter showers, shorter baths. All that hot water, all that steam, I know it feels good, it's relaxing, it's this, it's that, but it definitely dries out your skin if you have dry skin. Okay, and taking multiple showers during the day. And I know it sounds crazy, because it's like, you're supposed to take a bath at least once or twice a day, right? But honestly, if you're taking baths 3, 4, 5 times a day, and there are some people that do it. My husband is one of the people that takes like 7 or 8 showers throughout the day, and it's not for any reason. He just loves the water, but it's really drying to his skin, and his back is always really itchy, and I constantly have to moisturize it, and I'm just like, stop taking so many showers. Using mild, gentle soaps or cleansers. You want to definitely use something that's going to be mild on your face, that's not going to irritate it or dry it out even further. Okay, never scrub. You don't want to scrub your skin. For example, if you have dry skin, if you have a loofah, toss it out. Toss that bad boy out, because it's too rough for your skin. It's making it really hard for your skin to rejuvenate itself. You're taking off the good skin by, exfoliating, anything like that. Throw it out. Exfoliators, throw it out. Throw all that stuff out, because all it's doing is rubbing off that skin so more dry skin can come out, instead of helping it heal and you build up a nice good skin and then being able to do it. So if you have any of that, loofers, exfoliators, body scrubs, any of that, throw that stuff out, because it's not good for dry skin. Okay. Another thing you want to do, apply rich moisturizer right after bathing. For example, as soon as I get out of the shower, I apply like a baby oil gel and cocoa butter, because my skin is so dry on my body that I have to. Otherwise, it gets super dry, super rough, and I'm itchy all day, and it's just not the business. Okay. And also another thing is, if you do have oily dry skin, I do want to say sometimes using ointments or oils, ointments or creams rather, kind of help a lot better than lotions. Another thing I want to say, if you do have dry skin, using anything with a fragrance is not going to help your dry skin out at all. Those fragrances contain alcohol, and what that's doing is stripping that skin of that oil. So using body, I know it's hard, because Bath and Body Works smells bomb, and you get all your smell goods, you want to smell good and stuff, but baby, I'm telling you, you want to smell good, or do you want to keep your skin healthy? Because you can smell good all day, but if your skin is looking rough, ain't nobody trying to deal with that. So you definitely want to toss that kind of stuff out. maybe getting a humidifier. A humidifier would definitely help because it will keep moisture in the house. A very cheap way to humidify your home, and I don't know if y'all know this, but you can just take a big pot, fill it up with water, and boil it until all the water's gone, and it will humidify your home for you. And that's a very cheap, inexpensive way. Everyone owns a pot, everyone got water, everyone got a stove. So there you go. That's your humidifier. Another thing you can do is also put gloves on when you're cleaning, if you're doing dishes and things like that, so you're not putting your hands in that water and things like that. So those are great ways to prevent doing that. Makeup product that I want to show you guys, for those of you who have really dry skin, that I personally bought, and I can't use it because, like I said, my face is more on the oilier normal side rather than the dry side, and I can't use this product, but I think it may be really good for those of you with really dry skin that need that moisture. And this is the Maybelline Dream BB Cream, and this one, it's not oil free. It definitely has some oils in it. It leaves your face feeling a tad oily, but I really do think if you have dry skin, this is going to definitely help bring back some moisture into your skin, because it definitely puts moisture in and it's very moisturizing. So this may be a good product for you if you're looking for something that's going to work for your oily type skin. So definitely probably try that out. Although I do want to say this is very sheer, and it's not full coverage, so keep that in mind. So yeah, that's all I have today on dry skin. Section 1 will continue in another video, because I don't want these videos to be way too long. And the next video, we're going to go and talk about oily skin. And I do want to remind you guys that once we're done talking about all the skin types, there will be a quiz giveaway, and I'll have more details on that the more we get closer to that particular situation. But for now, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm putting my all into this, and I'm digging up as much information as you guys need. And if you have any requests for videos that you want to see or you want to learn about, or any topics, definitely put it down below, because I plan one-on-one, Glam 101 as I go, and I planned it according to what you guys are asking me for. So this is for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, for all your love and your support, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.